Hello everyone.
Hi.
Finally I'm here. I'm pretty happy. Thank you. So I want to start my talk with a profound thought, with an experiment rather. I request all of you to close your eyes for 10 seconds. Come on. 10 seconds. Give me your 10 seconds. Precious 10 seconds. And imagine your perfect life. What do you see in your perfect life? Is it luxury cars? Is it the dream vacation? Is it happiness? Whatever it is, just think about it. Now, please open your eyes. One question for all of you. Whatever your dream life is all about, is it your dream life? Or is it, whatever you imagined is because of people and external factors around you? 98% of the thoughts, behavioral patterns, do not belong to us. They belong to people around us. So what are we? Just 2%. That is the, percentage of originality we all have. Now, how to reclaim this 2%? This is what I'm going to talk about today. We all are bombarded from all sides. Everybody is pulling us in different directions. How conscious you want to be in life, it all depends on you. Let me take few examples, okay? Just imagine a packet of chips in my hand. Most of you must have imagined it yellow, blue, green, or red. Why so? These colors, these fonts, the crisp in the chips. It is not accidental. It is all well curated, right? Let me talk about another example. So, it's hot summer afternoon and you're walking in a lane. You see this poster of a glass of coffee and there's a lot of froth on it. There are tiny water droplets on it. You were not thirsty. All of a sudden, when you saw that poster, now you have this urge of drinking this glass of coffee, isn't it? All of a sudden, you feel that, boss, I have to have coffee now. So, this poster is not selling you coffee, it is actually selling an emotion of refreshment. It is creating an illusion. Do you agree with me? Yes?
Yes.
These advertisements. Okay, you might think these are very tiny things, shopping decisions. Okay, let me talk about auditory cues. These were visual cues. So when you drive the car, most of the times you will realize that if you're listening to soft music, you will drive at a normal speed. As soon as you listen to fast, peppy music, you will tend to drive faster. You start enjoying the driving. Why does this happen? It's because the music does something to us. It triggers us. In the malls also you will notice that, they usually play upbeat music. Why do they do that? So that you feel that energy. You feel like spending more. You feel that, oh yes, I'm enjoying my shopping experience. Now you might think, okay, these are auditory cues and visual cues. And yes, these influence our decisions. But do these influence just shopping decisions? No. These influence our life decisions, our career decisions, our relationship goals. They influence everything. Look at social media. It has set unrealistic goals when it comes to relationships. Talk about career goals. Most of the students, when they choose their career, they choose a specific career path or a goal because society thinks it is prestigious. We don't see our own potential most of the times. What we see is, oh, what my parents are going to think about me, what society is going to think about me. These are all external factors, 98%. Just imagine your own thoughts do not belong to you. Your own decisions do not belong to you. Your behavioral patterns, your judgments, nothing belongs to you. It is all borrowed. This is the bitter reality of life. And with the changing times, God knows whether we'll be able to, manage that 2% or, the percentage will go below that. We don't know yet. It is important to reclaim that 2%. It is important to work on that 2% so that it increases with time. Do you agree with me? So don't let these auditory or visual cues betray your sense organs. it is very important to use the right filters at right point of time. Filters of different applications are actually fake. The real filters which we need in life are these, wherein whenever you make any choice, whenever you make any decision, you think whether this decision is mine or it is because of external factors. Whether this particular choice is mine or this is, whether this aligns with my thought process or this is because of other people's opinions and judgments, I am making this choice. This is really important. You need to think in this direction. So, okay, one thing is sensory manipulation. Now, most of us, we believe that, social media is a villain. Because of social media, we are unable to focus and we are always distracted. That is not true. Social media is not a villain because it only triggers or enhances what we have in us. If we are insecure, it will amplify it. It amplifies our need to fit in. We always try to fit in. Many of us post stories and then we check who all have seen our stories. Yes, life gives us subtle hints, but we are, most of the times, not mentally present. We just go with the flow or, we are like a leaf. Wherever the strong gust takes us, we just go with it. It is important to live a life of intention. You cannot let the life just pass by. It shouldn't, right? Now, let me bring out something very interesting. We all know what algorithms are. I want to talk about motivational content on the internet. All of us like reading motivational books, self-help books. We like watching YouTube shorts and, reels related to motivation. And, when we read books, when we see this content, we share it with our friends. And we brag about it. I've read this book, I saw these videos, I shared with you these videos. But what is actually happening here? We are stuck in a loop of watching the videos. What is the sense of watching motivational content when it is not pushing you to move, rather it is pushing you to watch more videos back to back. You are stuck in an infinite loop of getting motivated, but that motivation is not getting implemented anywhere. So, inspiration without implementation is useless. So from now on, whenever you watch any motivational content, make sure you take action. If there's no action, it is useless. You are just killing time. It is a false sense of accomplishment that I'm getting motivated on a regular basis. You're not getting motivated, you're just killing your time. Another very interesting thing I want to talk about is failures. How many of you remember when you did not score well in your school? I think all of us. Because I remember those red underlines in my report card when I was in 6th class. I wasn't a good student. I wasn't good enough in one subject. I still remember it. But I was excellent in rest of the subjects. But see, most of us remember our failures. We don't remember when we excelled in exams. So the success, it goes in the background somewhere. And the negative experiences of failures, we are always scared of them. The society has put in our head, it is bad to fail. You cannot fail. Initially, I asked you people to think about your dream life. Most of us connect dream life or perfect life with happiness. Right? With happiness, luxury, travel, career goals, smiles. That's it. But this is not life. Unless and until you go through hardships, unless and until you struggle in life, you will not appreciate success in life. It is okay to make mistakes. It is okay to fail in life. What is not okay is to not stand up again, to not learn, to not evolve with time. So if you have ever failed in life, if you are not good in any particular area, it is fine. What is not fine is just accepting it and sitting on it. Don't do that. If you are not good at something, please try and evolve, refine yourself. Another very interesting thing I want to talk about is privilege. Those who are super duper privileged, and this is not just about money, this is about situations in life. they will not know the real essence of success. Those who have gone through hardships will be able to value success, they will be able to taste success. They will know how rich you feel when you become successful after the hardships. So life is not, it is not a joyride. It is not a ride from success to success. It is a journey from success to failures. It is those days, those days of pain, hardships, and struggles, which make us value success more. So those grilling days and those hardships are everything in life. So this is all Maya. This is all illusion which the world has created. That our thought process or our views are ours. First of all, they are not ours. Secondly, think twice before getting influenced by these external factors. You define your own life. Don't let society define your career goals, your definition of happiness. And don't be scared to fail. Most of us, if we talk about people and if, somebody has failed in multiple businesses, we call that person a failure. Here, I'm not encouraging you to lose money. What I'm trying to say is, if somebody has failed multiple times, it is not easy. If you have ever failed in life, wear that failure like a badge on your shoulder. It is absolutely okay to make mistakes and to fail. Right? Let me talk about something which is very close to my heart, and that is becoming. Life is about becoming wiser. Life is about becoming more resilient with time. And these challenging experiences make us who we are today. If we live unintentionally, we will just go with the flow. We will not be able to value anything in life. It is important to live each and every second with intention. It is important to make every decision with intention. Don't just go with the flow. Okay, now what is the solution to reclaim that 2%? You all must be thinking that I quoted initially that 98% of the thoughts are not ours. Now how do we work on that 2%? Well, the answer is very simple. Do you remember how you learned to ride a bicycle when we were kids? I guess we all have funny stories related to that, right? So when we were kids and we were trying to learn how to ride the bicycle, how many times we felt it didn't matter? Who is standing around us, who is mocking at us? It did not matter. For us, what mattered was, I have to learn. It's okay if I scrape my elbows or knees. It is absolutely fine. Right? So, we never bothered about external validation. Who is smiling at me, who is mocking at me, who is appreciating me. It didn't matter. Right? So, have same level of excitement, one thing. Secondly, do not think what others are thinking about you. It is your journey, it is your life, and only you are going to take control. You have to take control over the steering wheel of your life, not the world. Don't let the world decide things for you. These days, approval has become a currency, right? Do not wait for approvals. You decide your own destiny. Another interesting solution I would like to suggest is minimalism and sustainability. You might think, what has this to do with Maya? It definitely has. Minimalism is not about having fewer things in life. It is not just connected with things. It is not just connected with physical possessions. It is also about thoughts. It says decluttering. The meaning says decluttering. So declutter your mind, declutter your thoughts. And when you declutter, you create extra mental space. Consider your life like a mobile phone. If too many tabs are open, the battery drains very quickly. You are reducing the life of your cell phone. And the phones, it does not work properly. It becomes too slow. This is what we are doing with our life. We keep so many tabs open that half of the time we are thinking, oh, what that person must be thinking about me. It does not make sense. Close all the extra tabs and start looking inward. Your mind is reservoir of lot of energy, authenticity, creativity. It's just that we, human beings, we don't draw anything from it most of the times. We are worried about the external world, and this is what Maya is all about for me. When it comes to life, it is important to live the life in the true essence without thinking of what the world is thinking about us. Only then we can reclaim this 2%. So let's decide to focus on this 2% and let's build the muscle of being me. It is not easy. It is a slow process. It will take time. Next time, whenever you find yourself thinking about external world, you find yourself waiting for external validation, correct yourself. It is all about correcting, reflecting, and finally taking the steps to just see what is inside. Thank you.